Morning. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, I guess we can start. So, not much happening. As we anticipated yesterday when we were talking about it, since we started the week, we did not take any buy side. So we have some relative equal highs over here. Considering we've been consolidating for the past week until Wednesday, I believe we're gonna expand today. And I see we have also already have a fair value gap here. This can be an interesting buy for 972, but it's not enough juice because at the end of the day you're risking it's one to one risk reward. So yeah, this one is gonna run most probably. Yeah. Okay, so with that being said, we were talking yesterday about no buy side being taken on a weekly basis. I believe today we're gonna have an expansion coupled with the fact that we are having FOMC meetings at 2 o'clock, which is gonna be a high impact news. I don't believe we're gonna continue this bullishness for long, considering the consolidation. I don't wanna pick a top, but we're I think we're gonna have a reversal or a correction at some point. On a daily basis, we've been extremely bullish since the Trump economics started in April. So basically the market recovered completely and more since he took office. So let me just check as a curiosity. And we're talking only about the dip. We're talking about 30% in just 87 days. It's even less. 78 days, which is 2 months. So basically in 2 months and a half, we've been, this is not crypto market, guys. We're talking about the stock market. We're talking about NASDAQ and ES. Usually this is the type of price action that you're having. You're having seasonal bullish or bearish days coupled with consolidation. Here we've been straight up bullish, so I believe we're gonna have a period of consolidation. Come September, most probably we're gonna have a big correction, or at least we might see again 1900s, 20,000, something like this. We have another fair value gap in 1 minute, but we are at the highs, so I'm not gonna buy it. Even though you have a low, a high, low, lower, higher, high, this is a breaker into a fair value gap. I'm conflicted. Let me see. Talking to you, and I guess I'm late for the party. I don't like buying highs. But here I think it was that exception that we should have taken. Have one fair value gap 2. Coming back to it. Let's see the 2 minute. The 2 minute looks very nasty. I have this volume imbalance here for fair value gap here, volume imbalance here. Doesn't look like a healthy run. It's 9:15. If it's gonna run without us, it is what it is. I just don't really like it buying at the highs after this run on liquidity. This candle here was on purpose to take out all the buyers from here. Hello Ivan, hello everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like. So yeah, most probably we're gonna watch this run. My only concern is, are we running into 001 at the open? And we can be early to this party. That's the question. Because we're having relative equal highs here. And also on the 4 hour. On ES, was it? So we have SMT here. Yeah, only these two. I was remembering something else. Congrats, congrats. I'm happy someone is profitable during the London session. What happened during London? Yeah. Start at 3, you can buy this one and basically attack this high. Yeah, trading in London would have been nice today. Yeah. So, but we left relatively equal low, so that's something I have in mind. My narrative will be, if we take buy side and FOMC meetings are gonna be giving some bad news, we might be seeing this relative equal lows today in the PM or tomorrow or during the night session, you know what I mean? Not gonna lie, looks tempting. Buying this fair value gap, very tempting. Very tempting. I'm just not comfortable. Oh, I cannot purchase because I'm a silly boy. Yeah. I don't know. I would like a retracement back into this, maybe into this fair value gap or something. This is too high. I want, due to the fact that we already have power of 3 here, so taking this high before open can look interesting to me. It's just silly. On the 15-minute, we have power of 3 into this order block right here. So it looks like it's gonna pop any minute. Would been a nice buy. I just don't like buying at the highs, considering we had this buying opportunity here. That's my issue. Because right now I would be at break even, and any volatility that comes with 930, I would have just been in a safe zone. So, as I was saying, I still believe we're gonna consolidate for the next rest of the week, also next week as well. Expansion we might have only to the sell side, which is downside. Anything that is going up might be just a manipulation, and that's it. So right now, I'm gonna try to trade cautiously, and I would like to really, really lower my number of trades. But yeah, that's it. Let's wait for the open. We have FOMC meetings today, so I don't watch him, to be honest. I know there's always more to learn, but I believe I have the foundation and the experience after trading his strategies for 3 years now. Because I'll be honest, when it comes to higher time frame, sometimes I watch his videos, but at some point everything becomes so repetitive that you don't wanna confuse yourself more. There's no reason for you to. Right now, I'm at the point that I wanna have my own trade ideas. If I'm gonna trade someone else's ideas and I'm gonna lose, I'll be extremely upset. I have come to the point where I'm independent, and I'm learning more about myself than strategy in itself. But I watch other traders. I watch ICT once in a while. If he's gonna publish a video, I will see what's that about. If it's something that I don't know or I don't particularly use, but it's a good strategy, I'm gonna try to add it to my arsenal. But yeah, mostly I'm just trading by myself right now. I don't want distractions. I'm more at the place where I'm studying myself. I'm studying the trader and the market less. I'm studying, I'm journaling, I'm seeing how I'm reacting to different days, scenarios. Am I over trading? Am I respecting the strategies that I know already? Because you come to a point where strategy is not going to be enough. If you want to be profitable constantly, you're going to have to work on yourself. You know, everyone knows how to box until they get hit in the mouth, punched in the mouth, or how was Mike Tyson saying. So yeah, it's the same with trading. You can study a strategy as much as possible, and then you get to the markets and you just get wrecked because emotionally you're not ready. There are a few traders that trade ICT, and at the end of my stream, I'm looking at their streams, I'm checking their entries, I'm basically checking the competition. I'm trying to see, are they doing better than me? Do they know more than I do? Are they handling their emotions better? Um, and there are days where our entries are extremely similar, and there are days where everyone is just for themselves because the market might be extremely difficult to trade. And this is where the difference, you can find the difference. Because we are all kind of possessing the same strategies. So it's interesting to watch that, to compare it. And I'm very proud of myself when I'm having profitable days where I'm seeing some moves and they are just way behind in their studying and in their process, but they have the upper hand because they have a big audience. And that gives me motivation, to be honest, sometimes. When I see that I had a profitable day or I had an amazing trade idea where I was buying the bottom and they were in the middle of the range thinking of a buy or shorting it. That's interesting. Um, Let's see what the open is going to look like. For sure, I made a mistake on not buying that fair value gap, but I was late. I wanted to, and then I changed my mind considering whether that's top of the range, pre-market range. And I believe we're going to have a retraction at some point. Or this is just manipulation. We go to the buy side, we take those relative equal highs, and then we come back. Right now, I just need more information. So let's wait for the open. So difficult to trade when you're consolidating and you cannot, like, all this chart is so clustered. I was just checking ES. ES is very bullish. Most probably the target is going to be new week opening up high. Trading below this high, which is 306. We see a reversal, but I don't believe that's going to happen. I think we're going to take these highs. Yep. It just happens too late to the party. We're opening in 2 minutes. But yeah, it's been difficult the past few weeks. We are break even. But that's a good sign. As long as we're not losing money, that's good. When expansion will come, we'll be ready. One minute until open. We have taken the high of Tuesday. Now we have Monday high, 23,001. Yeah. Frustrating. That would have been our trade. There's nothing else we can do right now. Uh, 28, 23,028. That would be the new week's high. This week's high. Frustrating. Try the first presentation for Valgaponi, yes. But if we take the highest this candle, obviously we're out. But there's nothing I can do. We were too late. Yeah, we're out. Mm, 0.28, that was our last target. And basically, our trade idea was to buy around here. We tried, it didn't work. We had 72 points, which was $140 with just one contract. Didn't work out. Well, same for me. I'm happy I get to anticipate these moves. It's just frustrating I was not part of it. This is the first presentation for a value gap. No, I canceled my order. I didn't get stopped out. I did not even participate enough. Now we're gonna have to have a lot of patience. I highly doubt we're gonna have a trade and for the next 20 minutes. No correction whatsoever. I would like a retraction right now. I would buy it because we have some relative equal heights at 49. Mm. And ultimate target 23,102. which is all-time highs. Yeah, I was very silly. We had a breaker here. I was not paying attention at all. Low, high, lower, low, higher, high. Fair value gap into breaker. This would be my bread and butter. What a day. How silly would be for us to buy this fair value gap over here. $16. I guess we're in. Let's try this high over here. I like this volume and balance too. Yeah, those are two relative equal highs over there. So that's good. 318, 19, yeah. We just touched a new week opening up. Any fair value gap that comes along the way, I'm buying more. I would like 945 to be above my entry. And 10 o'clock most probably is going to come with all-time highs on NASDAQ. And all I want from ES is basically to get these two relative equal highs plus this inefficiency on the 1 hour and 15 minute and this high as well. So yeah, this is what we're trying to do. There is a chance for buying the highs right here. Oh, it's a 1 to 3 risk reward, so it's worth it. Nice. All-time highs is the target, so that's a strong magnet. I would just like for this candle to 1 minute candle to close very bullish. This way I can move my stop loss a bit. 315 is close, and 319 will be our ultimate target. The trend is bullish. I'm not looking for shorts, and that's it. That's about it. The trade was discussed right here at the bottom. We just didn't execute on it. Our fault. We live, we learn. Moving my stop loss a bit. I'm protecting myself. It's below this order block. A lot of volume imbalance and a lot of stuff are being left behind. So I believe this is not the end of today's move. I believe we might come down. I just want to offer some space to this move to unfold first. If we take 315, I'm moving to break even. We're very close to all-time highs, so I'll be patient. Nasdaq at least has a high probability of tapping into that liquidity. So close to all-time highs. Yeah, moving to break even. We're close to all-time highs. We're gonna have some big candles coming up. I took a partial at this high. If we have a retraction, maybe I will try to enter one more contract. But we already profited on this trade. Nasdaq is too juicy, so I don't want to buy it at this price. Mm. I would like another retraction for Nasdaq to come back into this fair value gap, but it's not gonna happen. One more drop inside this fair value gap would be nice. One to three risk reward. Let's see if it's gonna happen. Well, I'm thinking that 10 o'clock 1 hour candle is just gonna come seeking for some buy side. One more minute. Obviously, if we take all-time highs, I'm just gonna cancel and I'm gonna wait for ES to hit my profit target. We take it right. All-time highs again. Break even. Fortunately, even if we want to go higher, we need to take this low for the 15 minutes. Now I'm thinking, why am I even in this trade? My stop loss is not adjusted properly. It mm, I'm out. I'm gonna wait a bit more. Still left relative equal highs here, right? Yeah, we did. So we have SMT. We still have equal highs on ES. So we have a lot of lower lows and lower highs. So this is a liquidity in itself. We have SMT, so that's my worry with Nasdaq. So right now, unless you see expansion, I might close the trade. Mm, I took out one contract. Yes, there will be a big candle coming up. I'm just trying to guess if I'm a bit ahead of the move. I see why we should take again liquidity and then move higher. I just don't want to be involved, be taken out just because I believe we might come back here, take this relative equal highs, then be completely bearish. I don't think we're not gonna see highs until we take this liquidity here. That's why I'm preparing a buy limit. Basically, the target would be this one. This is a 15-minute candle low inside a 15-minute fair value gap. So So 5 minute fair value gap touched, 15 minute touched. My stop loss would be below this fair value gap. So all I want is to see these two relative equal highs being taken. Now, if we have also SMT and these two stay intact, we can confirm that that's going to happen. I don't see any entry for shorts besides this inversion fair value gap, but I will not short this at all-time highs. So let's see. Worst case scenario, we lose both trades, which is $50. Best case scenario, we get filled and we move higher and we can profit on both trades. We had a very bullish morning. I just doubt one move, the move is going to happen so fast that we're going to move lower in the morning session. If we're going to see sell side today, I believe it's going to happen at 2 o'clock, not now. Very slow. I'm not gonna buy my, I'm not gonna change my buy limit due to the fact that we have relative equal lows. So there might be another candle lower. Yeah, right now. got filled. Mm, yeah, bad day. Mm. Version of fair value gap. I just find it hard to believe what we just took this liquidity and now we're moving to sell side. I'm gonna have to study a bit the price. Touching the first presentation for value gap. Mm. Just manipulation after it took all-time highs, and we have SMT as well, so We're gonna have to be patient a bit. There's not really an entry for us unless I was already bearish here. Mm. All just a setup for these two relative equal lows, most probably. Let's watch. Mm. We're very bearish. They want to take it all the way to the bank, this one. Mm. Rival gap. Well, that's too bad. I would have kept my shorts. I was just wrongly biased. If a trade is taken too long, but it's in your favor, you're profitable, I would hold it. relative equal lows, fair value gap on the E-mini, and the inversion fair value gap. I'm afraid this can be a breaker, so I'm gonna have to reconsider my trade right now. Yes, I'll be patient. Uh, yeah, buying this low. There is an inversion fair value gap here, and I'm wondering if this can become a breaker, and we can just go straight up to the sell side. Follow your own ideas. Everyone is trading his idea, so I know some of you are short already. This is an idea for a short, the first presentation for value gap. I just have other plans in mind. So we can all be profitable, but on different directions still. This is what disturbs me. We have relatively cool. Ah, stopped out, and I didn't want to. Maybe I was too early to this trade. Bad day overall. Day. I'll be down at 11. Honestly, my intention is to attack the buy side again because this drop was too fast. But I believe that's gonna happen now, is it? Now this is good for a breaker. Low, high, needs to come back down here again and then. But it's not going to respect our high time frame anymore. On ES, we have a fair value gap. We have already formed one. Doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, this is what doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me to be bearish, and I'm upset because of that. Yeah, that's it for today. I overtraded, so I'm gonna take a break from now on. Tomorrow is Thursday. Horrible day on my part. Horrible day. Suffering is part of the growth and success. Horrible day on my part. Trying to see, trying to buy the top. Yeah, we turned a profitable day into a losing one. Lot of lessons to learn. See you next time. See you tomorrow.